What's up, bromandos? This is Mike here from ActionRation. So what you're watching here is my Vlogline Miami, my 100 sub celebratory episode, and one of my biggest failures to date. So last weekend I took my wife down to southern Florida. We got to North Beach in Miami, and the hotel was just awful. It looked like something from the Scarface chainsaw scene, except that was more nice. So we left that area and we wound up in a place called North Bay Island, which was right on the water, and I was like, oh yeah, this is a great time to film my 100 subs vlog, right? Wrong. So I got back home and started listening to it, and it just sounds awful. Like the wind just comes right off the bay and just shreds the microphone. Like you can't even hear me at times. I mean, it's so bad it just sounds like two cheese graters French kissing. So I decided that I would re-record the audio here, but you're still getting the visuals. So bromandos, word on the street is that there's 102 of us now. That's right. We made it, everybody. 102 subs. It's so freaking cool. I can't thank you all enough for how much support that you've given to this channel so far. Seriously, thank you all so very much. I've gotten to know many of you on a personal basis and collaborate with some of you for your channels. And if you have a channel and you're watching ActionRation, I just want to say thank you so much for taking time to invest in what I'm trying to accomplish here. And if you don't have a channel and you're just somebody who likes to watch YouTube, again, I want to say thank you so much. It is such an honor that you would spend time actually watching my videos and hopefully taking something away from it. I really can't thank you all enough. I would like to take like the next 20 minutes and thank you all personally, but I think that might get kind of old, but I do want to give a personal shout out and thank you to Theo versus the World. Buddy, if it hadn't been for your tweet last week where you mentioned helping ActionRation get to 100 subscribers, I don't know if I'd be here right now, so thank you very, very much. So I know in the past I promised a lot of changes that were coming to ActionRation, and I want to let you know that they're still coming. I've been doing a lot of research and a lot of brainstorming lately on where I want to take ActionRation and what I want it to look like, and I've kind of come to the conclusion that even though I'm happy with the content I put out here, I'm not ultimately satisfied, and I'll tell you why. I feel like ActionRation, as it is now, is just sort of a one-trick pony. THOMPSONATOR comes out on stage, he prances around a bit, he does a triple somersault backflip, and then he's, let out the canvas tent. I mean, how many times can you really watch a dude talk in a really deep voice like he's on steroids, shoot a whole bunch of NPCs and an FPS and be done, I mean, how many times can you really watch that? You might enjoy it, it's funny, I mean, I think it's funny, that's why I do it, but ultimately, is that really making a difference? Does that really mean anything? No, it's just kind of funny. And that is not good enough. I don't want ActionRation to be a channel where you've watched one episode, you've seen them all. There's nothing there's nothing else you can glean from it. So you're going to see a lot of new types of content on the channel coming up in May, and I'm going to start trying to share values with you, because I think that the most important thing a YouTuber can do is share their personal values with their audience. So what does ActionRation value? What does Mike from ActionRation stand for? Well, let me give you some quick backstory. I know that I've given it a little bit in the past, but not really fully developed, I've been kind of mysterious, if you will. So I'm a military brat, and my dad is a very morally principled man. He has a lot, you could say that he has a lot of lines in the sand when it comes on moral values that he stands on, a lot of which he passed on to me. And when because he was in the military, violence in action movies, I mean, he realized that I knew it wasn't real. And so it didn't really bother him to share action movies and FPS games with me that were honestly really violent. but didn't really kind of violate any, actual moral grounds to him. Kind of like, there was like tons of language or nudity in it. As long as there wasn't that kind of stuff, he didn't really mind showing it to me. So I grew up loving first-person shooters, military stuff, and action movies to death. But when I got older, I kind of left all that behind and, went to college. I kind of thought video games were a waste of time for a while. I really didn't have any time to play them. And my friends all kind of thought that action movies were just stupid. They'd be like, I'd share with them what my favorite movies were, and they're like, dude, that movie is so stupid. And I'd be like, no, it's not, man. It's freaking awesome, right? And no, they're like, it's stupid. So I stopped watching action movies, and I started judging movies based off their artistic merit. And so, I was in film school. I was watching a whole lot of artsy movies, most of which I can't even tell you what they're about, even to this day. And I kind of left, action movies behind. And when I graduated, as you can imagine, graduating a film degree, I fell on pretty hard times really fast. First couple jobs I had were, all minimum wage. I couldn't find anything better. I eventually had to, leave my future wife and, move away long distance, take a job I absolutely hated for a long time. And, just kind of in the midst of this darkness, I kind of came back full circle back to what I love. And I realized that what I value most about entertainment is really its entertainment quality. So let me explain what I mean by that. So two of my favorite authors are Robert E. Howard, the creator of Conan the Barbarian, and Ian Fleming, the creator of James Bond. One of my favorite actors of all time is Arnold Schwarzenegger, right? So what do all these entertainers have in common? Well, admittedly, none of them are really all that clever. Both those writers I talked about wouldn't describe themselves as being clever. I don't think anyone would describe Arnold Schwarzenegger as being a clever actor, right? But what are they? Well, in the case of those writers, they're really good at telling, great stories, simple stories, but great stories with very iconic characters. What is Arnold good at? Well, he's good at telling a good story and looking really cool while doing it. And somewhere along the way, I just realized that if I could dedicate my entire entertainment career to kind of honoring, preserving, carrying on the tradition of the action hero or the tough guy, then I am totally okay with that. I know it may sound really corny, but I think what appeals to me most about action movies and action, based video games where it's kind of like, one lone hero who's really, really beefed up against the odds just takes it on and wins and saves the day, is that, you gotta kind of be the action hero of your own life, right, Bromandos? I mean, there are several different types of strength, no one has to be Doom Guy running around with 6 guns at 120 miles per hour. But the truth is that the world is full of evil, real evil. It's out there. And the only thing it takes for this evil to triumph is for good men to stand by and do nothing. And I want to be really honest here, even though it's probably going to make some people mad. I don't think there are enough places on the internet nowadays where the traditional qualities of masculinity are celebrated or encouraged. Bromandos, ActionRation is your own personal Valhalla, where you can confidently express yourselves. It's about the bravado and camaraderie and strength that is pulled from when two dudes get together and just let loose and have a great time while playing an action movie or a video game. That's the kind of community I want to foster here. And you know what? Ladies are more than welcome to join us too if they're down for that kind of environment. Just because ActionRation is a macho channel doesn't mean it has to be a misogynistic one. What's with all the labels that everyone tries to put on things nowadays? We don't have to be all labeled, right? Where's our sense of individualism? But enough for one day. I think I've honestly preached a little bit longer than any of you can probably stand at this point. I just want to thank you again so very much for 100 subscribers. If you are a Bromando, I hope that I give you enough reason to stay around in the future. And if you're not a Bromando, become one so you can destroy that subscribe button, and I'll see you all again real soon for more action. Until next time, here is a Action Ration Best Of compilation courtesy of the THOMPSONATOR. Music was provided by Oceanside85, link is in the description. So freaking cool, stays with the Miami theme. I hope you all enjoy it. This place is freaking nuts.
You gotta be in tiger. You gotta be an eagle tiger. Cause a tiger's got the stripes of the American flag. But you gotta have the blue starred wingspan of an eagle. You gotta be the eagle tiger, Bromando.
What's up, Bromandos?
Watch me shoot this dude in the face. What's up, dude? Holy crap, man. Did you see him catch on fire like that? 1, 2 Thompsonators coming for you. What's up, scumbags? Oh my god. Did you just see that guy? Neither did I, cause now he's in a million pieces. I guess what I'm trying to say, Bromandos, is if you want tea and crumpets, you call your English grandma. If you want enemy forces silenced, you call in the Thompsonator. It's what I do. How would you hunt a whole pack of tigers if you needed to survive? I don't know about you, but I'd have a machine gun, a light machine gun, you know, something like an M60. Water. That won't hydrate me. Or as I like to call it, the best thing since nitroglycerin flavored bubble gum. Broden, the adventurer. He's more mightier than any other warrior. People put up billboards about anti-freedom with a fist going down into the American flag. That fist is punching the American flag. And you know what I gotta say to that? Fuck 'em. Come get some. My childhood was stupid, and I cannot stand it, man. I'm done. John Rambo, John Matrix, and John McClane. The three Johns. The Holy Trinity. Maybe my name shouldn't be Thompsonator. Maybe it should just be John. People will be all like,
Hey, what's your name?
and I'll be like, John. And they'll be like, oh, how do you choose a target audience if you're a YouTube gamer? Stick around and find out.
Like being able to run 120 miles per hour while carrying a chainsaw and 6 other guns and chainsawing zombie men in the face.
Stupid. Who's scruffy looking? Oh, Santa Claus! Come out and play! Since when is Santa's workshop in the middle of a freaking volcano, man? What is this, Christmas in Hawaii? This is ridiculous. No one takes over my favorite strip club while I'm drinking alone on Christmas Eve and gets away with it. Nobody! Are you all ready to rumble?
3, 2, 1, death. Alright, pretty good. He got about 30 yards distance there.
We're not even gonna take any chances. We're just gonna nuke the crap out of this place and run. Holy freaking god.
Well, you don't know what we can find. Why don't you come with me, little girl, on a magic carpet ride? Well,
a machine has limitations. There's only so much a machine can do at the end of the day. But a man who's determined to go all the way. Now that's an unstoppable force to be reckoned with. And we're going all the way, Bromandos. We will not be stopped.